guys, so we're just going to talk about the distributive property again in case your homework wasn't so awesome. So again, we're going to go over how to multiply this using mental math and the ideas of commutative and associative property, which is also part of the distributive property. So we have 7 pressed up against the parentheses. And remember, when a number is pressed against the parentheses, there's some multiplying taking place. So this just says 7 multiplying 48. Well, we could do the hard work and write it out, or we could break this apart and realize that a 48 is just really a 40 and an 8. So 7 times 40, 7 times 4, 28, plus a 0 is 280. And then 7 times 8 is 56. We can just add those together real quick and get 336, which is the answer, 7 times 48. Another awesome way of doing this is like 5 times 203. We could do the work, or we could break it apart and realize that 203 is really just a 200 and a 3. 5 times 200, or 5 times 200, 5 times 2 is 10, plus our 2 zeros is 1,000, and 5 times 3 is 15, so we get 1,015. So that's the distributive property using mental math. Then your more traditional distributive property, which you'll be seeing, is more like this. 8 times 7 plus 8 times 3. So remember, you're going to multiply first. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 8 times 3 is 24. And then we're going to simplify even more by adding them together, and we're going to get 80. But what you'll be seeing a lot of is this kind. 3 times x plus 6. First you look inside your parentheses. Can an x add to a 6? It cannot. They are not the same thing. They do not add. But they can be multiplied. So remember, when we pass out the candy evenly, we pass out the 3 evenly. 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 6 is 18. Can 3 x's add to an 18? No. So we're done. This is it. They can multiply, but they cannot add or subtract. Let's try again. 6 times 2x minus 5. So first look inside your parentheses. Can 2 x's take away a 5? No, they can't. They're not the same thing. But they can be multiplied. So we need to share our 6 evenly. 6 times 2 x's would be 12 x's. So 6 times 2. And 6 times a minus 5. Remember, the sign in front of it stays with it. Remember, it's its arm. Don't cut off its arm. 6 times 5, or negative 5, would be negative 30. Our last example would be something like this. Negative 3 times, negative 5x plus 7. Can negative 5x's add to a 7? No, they can't. They're not the same thing, no matter what that variable is. But we can multiply. Remember that negative sign is just its arm. Don't cut it off. Negative 3 times a negative 5x. So we have negative times a negative, which is a positive. And 3 times 5x's is 15 x's. Negative times a positive is a negative. And 3 times 7 is 21. Can 15 x's take away 21? Nope. So we're all done. Okay, get to work.